Welcome to Jerkin Around.
Jerkin Around.
Jerkin Around. This week we're talking about bathing suit contests,
Things that are eternal versus superficial.
rapper names.
Rapper names. I feel like it suits.
Yeah.
What else?
And
I think that was it.
all I keep hearing in my head is Little Mommy
I
B.
know. Little Mommy B.
Oh, and shocker.
Oh, Sturdy Sanchez.
No, gosh. No, we got the good, the peaceful listeners.
The P.
Peaceful. I think everyone has an edge because some of the people that I'm like, they're like, oh, they'll ask me a question. I'm like, that's a podcast question. I was like, you listen. It's like this little moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when people ask me about my cracked pool, I haven't really told a lot of people about that, but I'm like, you're a listener then. They're like, how's the pool? I'm like, oh, I got you. And it's a little naughty and you're in.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a wild side if you're listening.
Yeah. Little Mommy B.
That was different. I feel different after that. A little bit. Yeah. A little uncomfortable. Oh, and my outfits. We're talking about that again.
No, we're always talking about that.
We're always so rude.
Good.
All right. Anyways, have a listen. Enjoy. Do I say anything?
Oh my God, we're just being normal.
Oh, jerking around.
Do you want to get your headphones? We'll nail
Crystal takes her shirt off. Stick around. Should we say it at the same time?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Jerkin Around. A podcast with Teisha and Crystal. Maybe we're meant to be on video. Okay, there's so many things I want to talk about.
Oh. Lindsay and Carl.
First of all, no, I can't even go there yet. I still have a lot to talk about with you.
Oh.
One.
We can't go to our reality TV friends.
I have a lot of reality TV talk, but number one, does any of our listeners have a rapper name in their household? Oh. Do you, Dana? Does your whole family have a rapper name?
No.
Mine either, Dana. Mine either. Let's ask Teisha. Tisha, does your family have a rapper name?
Only a few family members have the rapper name.
Oh, so how are they selected? You get a rapper name, you don't. You're not cool enough.
Well, are you a rapper? I mean,
it's getting worse.
I learned when I was in 8th grade.
Wait, do you rap at home?
First of all, when I was in 8th grade, I remember when you used to get
a lot
the
of people
CD,
coming to my house right now.
Remember when you used to get the CD and with the slide in, like the cover would slide out and you could open it? Like an actual CD.
Yes.
Well, it was back in the day and they used to print the lyrics to the song. It was before Google, and they'd print the lyrics to the song, and then I used to sit and memorize them. Yeah. And then I knew all the lyrics to the song. So I did that in 8th grade.
Okay, we're talking now though.
No, to LL Cool J's doing it. So
yeah,
I know,
she
still to this day, I know every...
We put that song on this weekend, and she turns into some stripper.
No,
and it's
not
yeah, oh
stripper.
yeah, she does. She's driving and she's doing this.
Lil Mommy B is my rapper name.
Okay, so the story doesn't make sense. You're telling us that when you were little, you used to read the back of the CD.
I said some people are rappers and some people are not. I am a rapper in my family. Others are not.
What do you mean by that? Because you read the back of a CD? The story sucks.
No, because I'm a rapper.
Show me then. How are you a rapper?
No,
I've never seen you rap.
Me to rap.
I've never seen you
this weekend to LL Cool J.
That's his rap. A rapper can freestyle.
No, I'm not doing that. I just can rap along.
Everybody can rap along.
No, not everybody.
Who can't rap along?
Let's see you rap along.
It's memorizing the words to the song.
No, turn it off.
Doing it well. It's not hard.
She can't help herself.
I know.
So good.
She's doing this, calling Big Daddy and screaming name. That's her favorite part.
This is so mortifying. Again.
That doesn't mean you're a rapper. Because you memorize
with the embarrassing story. Crystal gonna have a motivational message. I'm all, what's wrong with this picture?
Because you memorize the words to doing it well, you're not a rapper.
Well, you were asking why some people in our family have rapper names and some people don't, and some people identify with rappers and some people don't.
Identify.
Yeah.
Identify. So tell me some other ways that you identify as a rapper.
Fox has a rapper name. Kennedy came up with it.
No,
not me.
it doesn't make sense. Dana, tell me.
Can Fox rap?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't. The story's not making sense.
He kind of has that same. It's like an essence. You have it or you don't. It's like the it factor. It's the rap factor. You have it, you don't have it.
Tell us some more people then.
So Fox's rapper name is Lil Fozzie.
He hates the name.
He hates it.
And she calls him it all the time like it's his cute nickname.
Yeah, Foz.
And he's like, no, I'm not Little Fozzie. I'm Big Foz. Or
Big Fox.
Big Fox?
Big Fox. Like opposite of Little Fozzie.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm Big Fox, which he's not big.
That's weird. He might listen one day. You're Big Fox.
Oh, I'm crying. Anyway,
We can't tell the
so
story
my
about
rapper
him
name
and crew.
is Lil Mommy B. No, we
No,
can't.
who
tell
made that
story.
name?
I made it. Because they were saying his rapper name is Lil Fozzie, and I said, "What's mine?"
Why did this topic come up at home? It still doesn't make
I don't
sense.
know, because Ken was calling him Little Fozzie. She'll call him weird names. She'll call him Charles. Like, she'll be like, "Let's go,
So
Charles."
this has nothing to do with rapping, though.
No, I don't know. We just came up with rapper names. And I said, "Well, what's my rapper name?" And I said,
Why do you do that with your shoulder?
And I said, Lil Mommy B. Because you know how they have like Lil, you know what I mean? Like all the names
I can't
are
wait for
so
her to watch
dumb.
this back. You have to put this on a preview because there's something going on.
Lil Mommy B. I don't know.
She can't even talk about it without moving the
I know.
shoulders.
Is Ben a rapper?
No.
Why not? He doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it.
Does Kyle have it?
I don't know.
Do
don't
I have
think
it?
So. I don't think so.
I can rap.
Let's see it.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I look around and realize there's nothing left.
No, you
so
gotta
I've
get the
been
words
whining and
right.
cracking
I
so
think
low. Yeah. Even my mama thinks that my mind is drunk. So I have never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. You've been treated like a fool. It's like memorizing the words. It's
I
not
know,
being
but
a rapper.
it's also being able to repeat them back correctly.
Okay,
I
I
feel
haven't
like
heard
that's
this
a
song
big-
in 10 years. I'm starting to listen to doing it on the regular basis.
I do. It's
Do
so
you
good.
put it on in the bedroom?
No, we're not into
I told
music.
Benny you should because what I saw you do when you were driving, I was like, oh no, little mommy B has a wild side.
I do. I am a good dancer. When I become, maybe that's my like nickname. You know how like Beyonce is like Sasha Fierce. I'm Lil Mommy B.
Can you show us what little
No,
mommy B
I'm
does?
not. I'm not showing
So
it.
Teisha has this thing where she compliments herself boldly, and what
It's
happened the
not
other day?
complimenting. It's pointing out a state. It's a statement.
Yeah.
Doesn't my hair look good today? Is one of them. Remember that story?
I do.
And then,
If
isn't my
hair is
outfit?
looking bad though, I'm getting it done tomorrow.
Isn't my outfit so cute?
Without alpaca,
Yeah.
No, not today. I didn't say that. But like, if I did have a cute outfit,
Don't
I'd be
you
like,
just love
"Isn't
me?"
this cute?" No, I don't say.
Yeah.
"Don't you just love me?"
To
No.
Ben, you do. These are the statements.
I've never said.
Like years
"Don't you
ago
just
when
love
Kyle
me?"
was first meeting her, he goes, "Does she compliment herself a lot?" I go, "Yeah, she does."
I'm here for it. We need more of that.
No, it's more like pointing out something that's
Obvious.
clear.
It's getting worse.
No.
Like that your outfit is that good that it's clear?
I know, but what's wrong with saying you have a good outfit?
No, it's just funny sometimes when
It's
you're on the
not
other
like
side.
I'm like, I'm amazing. I don't say that. I might say I'm a good dancer if I was a good dancer. But it's not like I'm the best dancer. I don't know. I'm having a hard
Loving
time.
it.
No, the other day someone said something and I go, "Isn't it awkward on the other side though?" You're just like, "Yeah." Like it just puts the other person in a
Like, isn't my Stanley so cute? That's something I would say. That's not uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable?
No, because it's not like you. It's like something you bought.
Okay. So
I think
saying
it's like
saying like my outfit is something I bought. Like,
I don't
isn't
know.
this outfit
I don't know
cute?
why it's different.
Yeah,
It is different.
But it doesn't bother me. Like, I think it's amazing.
No, it's just sometimes hard for me to agree. It's like opening a present and everyone's looking at you. It's like, yeah, it's cute. Like, I feel like the pressure's on
Yeah.
to really agree and sell that you agree. When I was just thinking about my day and then it's like, isn't this so, and I'm just like, yeah, like sell it, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like I'm on the spot to agree.
I'm actually not. I don't have an inflated ego at all. I feel like I'm. Oh my god. I feel like I'm actually more insecure than you in life.
Oh, I don't think so at all.
What?
Yeah, not at all.
Oh.
That's why that day I wasn't reading that.
Oh,
When you're upset. We're okay after the fight, guys. There's been some misconceptions. We just to put it all
It
out
wasn't
here.
a fight. It was more like a.
Oh, it was a fight. Dana, it was almost like throwing blows. Little mommy B got whacked. I want a rapper name. That's what this is really about.
Yeah, give her a rapper name. She's still
What is mine? Spaz Girl.
No. No, I have a funny story. When Crystal was younger, people used to call her Spaz Girl.
Oh, crying and laughing. Not in a good way. I'm just kidding.
And so she
Yeah,
was
they put
telling-
out my water bottle at cheer. I
But
was so pissed.
she was telling Ben and I this story.
Ben loves this story.
And so then like a few days later, Ben was like in the shower and I hear him laughing. And I'm like, what are you laughing about? I was in there like brushing my teeth or something. And he was like, I was just thinking about how people used to call Crystal Spaz Girl. Like, why is he
3 days later.
why is he thinking about
That's
that?
again, we're
He,
all
like,
really good
thinks
friends.
It's
It's
so
weird.
funny. He thinks
I hated
it's,
it
like,
though,
the
but I was
funniest
kind of
thing.
spat. It is kind of fitting, but
Yeah.
when you're a freshman with all the cool girls and they have Spaz Girl on your water bottle, it's mortifying.
I feel like something like Crystal, you know?
Yeah, remember that? What's his name used to call me that?
Yeah.
Crystal.
Yeah, I feel like that's
I like
very
that.
like.
I loved when he called me
That's very
that.
like thug life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Very like.
Teisha
gangster.
is way more thug than I am.
I am. Maybe that's
Maybe
what
it's
it
the
is.
thug.
Maybe that's
That
what it is.
makes more sense. Because it's not the rapper.
It's not the rapper.
The
It's-
thug. Ben is not thug.
No.
Kyle is not thug.
No,
Jen Sharp.
Yes. Jen Sharp and I would have rapper names.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Because I am a thug.
Who else?
Fox, apparently.
Little Fuzzy.
Lil Fuzzy.
I feel like we could give him a harder name though. He already has like that not
Yeah.
hard look.
Yeah.
You know?
Like the pony boy out
Yeah.
hair. Yeah.
It's like Master Foz, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Like
Big Fuzzy D.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
who else is a rapper? I feel like Dana has that.
I do think Dana has
that thug life too.
And I don't think Julia does.
no,
I think Dana more than Julia.
Dana totally does. Yes.
Yeah.
I get it now. It's thug life.
It's
that
thug
makes
life.
so much more
It's
sense.
It's the inner thug.
Ken has that.
Yeah.
She'd throw it
It's
down.
channeling the inner thug. Yeah.
Ken would slap.
Oh, she scares me.
Oh, me too. I'm all, see ya. Bye, Ken.
I have a bruise from her. Just kidding.
From
Sternies. No, we're in Cafe Rio, and Fox is like, Sternies laying on me, trying, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like these people probably think it's so weird.
No.
Just those
So, just one more file up, and then we'll go into reality
Okay.
TV. We went to the casino this weekend, and Teisha spent the most she's ever spent. I'm proud of her.
240, lost it
Yeah,
all.
I did about that too, maybe a little more. But our friends won big, and you got to be there for it, which was fun.
Well, it made me, it did a number on me because I thought that I was going to win. So then I'm getting more money out of the ATM because they're winning. I'm losing. Normally, I lose $100 and I'm done. Like, I hate losing money. It's like, I can't get over it at all. I talked about it the whole way home to Ben after we dropped you guys off. I can't believe I lost all that. Like, he's like, you're Kyle. I was like,
So
I
Kyle,
can't.
the next day we had to have a whole nother talk about it.
Yeah.
I think we're out of control
Yeah.
with the pool costs and going to
Yeah.
the casino.
I was feeling out of control. It was like, I can't believe I lost $240. So I got my 100 and I'm good. I lost it in probably 10 minutes. So I was fine. Then I just
But that's
stand
the
there.
confusing thing about gambling is sometimes you have to ride the wave down to get back up.
I'm all, that's what they teach you in Gamblers
Addiction.
Anonymous. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So-
Jen was down 200.
Yeah.
Got up to 400
So
and then won
that's what messed
1,500.
with my mind. Our friends were down and then they started winning.
That's what's messed with me too.
Jen won.
Is I've been down and up so much.
Gen 1 won 1,000. Gen 2 won 1,500.
Yeah, and we lost to 50, 60, 70, 80.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
So
fun. It was a good
I
night.
couldn't get over it. I was like, oh my God, I lost all that. Like, I was thinking of all the things I could have bought with that. That's like a night at a hotel.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. It's just a struggle. So,
Yeah.
I forget what we were talking about.
No, it's fine, but it was a good night. I'm proud of your gambling skills. I had a horrible gambling. I felt under the gun though because everyone kept texting. I was like, I want to stay with the group, but I just got to do 20. Normally, you just sit and you calmly wait for the ride to take you back up and down. Like
Yeah,
a roller
I don't.
coaster.
Yeah, I feel like you're a very independent gambler.
I am. I like to just feel the machines.
More there for the social, especially once I lose my money. I'm kind of just like the
I
weird
didn't
lurker
mind
friend
you by
that
me.
supports, then stands there. Good job, you know. But
you helped Jen turn it around.
Yeah,
I
she
do
really
sometimes
turned it
think,
around.
but it gets crazy. People start hitting the machines.
and that casino was like it's
a different
when
on
you
a
win,
weekend.
we should tell them about. When you win, everybody's around. It's like creepy. Like, are they gonna mug me on
So
my way
Teisha
out?
again is a rookie gambler, and so
I
on the
get-
Wheel of Fortune, it was the dollar Wheel of Fortune, which is a rush because if you get a spin, no
And I got
matter
a
what,
gold spin.
yeah, which is like it could be a double spin or it could be times your spin. That's how
Yeah.
Keller won big. So it is really exciting when it happens, and it's $1. So your minimum you're going to win is $30. Like it's big.
Yeah.
Everything on that wheel is more than $30.
Yeah.
So she's gambling, and then all of a sudden, do you
Gold
want to
spin.
show him? Yeah, gold spin what you did.
And I said, oh! I did that. 'cause-
It kept going though.
Well, I'm an excited person. I get it from my
It's
dad.
because she's a thug life.
Yeah,
Little
I'm just-
mommy B gets
it's-
excited.
It's like high highs and low lows. Like, you know, like
You started the night off like, whoa, yeah.
you know, but I like very much. I'm like it. If I'm excited, I'm showing the emotion. If I'm mad, I'm showing.
And she kept jumping, so they thought kept
Everyone
hitting.
thought I was winning.
So all these people are coming around from
Oh,
far away.
yeah.
And I said, sorry, it's just a spin. It's just a spin.
She literally was like, she just got a spin. It's just a spin.
Everybody was coming over in drones.
It was like
I was
crazy.
mortified, but it
it's
was
kinda
we were
scary,
dying
'cause
laughing.
When you win, you're like, are these people gonna follow me out to the car? It's
I
a lot.
wasn't scared at all.
I was scared.
Wait, I thought you were the thug.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
No, it
I
wasn't
do think
scary. You
she's
just
more
get, like,
scared of
excited.
people, though. Remember? Oh, we got followed in Vegas by these guys trying to sex
We told
traffic
this
us.
already.
No.
I thought we did.
No. And I was proud of you. I feel like you kept us safe.
I did. I
Yeah.
can turn it on when I need to.
We should really tell that story sometime. Maybe not today, but it was like
I think
so
it's kind of
scary.
boring. They were following us.
And like
To the elevator.
Do you know? And it's so funny because
tell
when
the
it's
story.
happening,
Was it just you two?
no, we
No,
had
and
the girls with us,
And we were jerking around, literally. We were all messing around, and I think that's part of it. We weren't like,
on guard.
yes, we were totally jerking around.
We were at Caesar's Palace, and we walked back from the forum.
It's a big
right.
walk at Caesar's.
It's like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, with wieners everywhere because they have those.
Statues.
Yeah, the girls are all.
Yeah, they're like,
We're like, can you guys stop? You seen one 5 minutes ago.
yeah. But like, so we were walking and not paying attention. There's people everywhere. So then right before our elevator, there's a little shop, and we went in there, like a little convenience store. We
get
went in there
waters.
to get waters for like the night. And then you tell that
And you
part.
know how kids are like, can I get this? Can I get it? We're like, no, just totally jerking around. Yeah. And so we leave the convenience store, and this guy was waiting on the pillar. And as soon as we turned, I saw him turn to walk with us. Like, here we go. And so I go, which we just had dessert. So I'm really glad no one called me out.
I know.
But I go, guys, come on. Because it's like a long walkway to the
And I
elevator.
didn't even notice the guy.
And there was no guard, which usually, the guard was all
Was
the way
down
right
at
in
the
front.
end.
So there's this long walkway with all these like pillars and nooks,
Mm-hmm.
and no one was by. So I go, guys, pull back. Let's go get gelato. And they're like, huh? And I guess it wasn't that weird for me to want a second dessert. So, because they're like, okay, everybody came, which is weird. Normally you'd be like, no, I want to go to the room.
Yeah.
And so they all pulled back, and I saw the guy stop and go hide behind the pillar, and then another third guy came, and another guy. They all met and were hiding by the pillar. Oh. And I go, oh my gosh, because like if you got on the elevator, no big deal. We've done that 100 times.
Right.
So then we're stuck here. So I'm like, let's go sit down. So we went out closer by the casino. I have the chills.
But it's weird because it's almost like, am I imagining this? Because it's so subtle that you're almost like questioning.
And he looked normal as pie.
Normal.
He had nice jeans on, a button down.
He had expensive shoes on.
Yeah, they were all very put together.
Put together, like it wasn't
Not
like
what you would
sketchy.
think.
No, and I remember I was like, am I imagining this? Is
Me
this
too.
real? Because it was so discreet that you're almost like, am I being paranoid? They like trick your mind.
Which some of us are paranoid.
I am.
But I worry about that a lot. That's one of my that's one of my triggers is the kids. So they're all on the phone and they're hiding and they're looking right at us, and I'm looking right at them, and they're looking at me on the phone like this. And so I'm like, let's go by the casino more. So we sat at this table, but there's nowhere to really go. With 5 of us girls, it's hard to keep everybody close in such a busy casino. Yeah. So here we go again. We're at this table, and then the guy walks, there's a bar right across from us. He walks over and he's looking at us, and he gets a beer and he's drinking it, looking at us. The other guy's on the phone with him, and he's hiding behind a big Christmas tree right next to us. So they were all looking at us and hiding, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So we
then
can't
we were
move.
like, this is real. Because he came out and
he
found
was
where we
looking at
were,
us.
and then he had to pretend he went to the bar and got a beer.
Yes.
Because he came out looking for us, and then he saw us.
They
and
never
then
got
he
on the
was like-
elevator. So
yeah, like why did they go all the way to the elevator and then not get on?
and they weren't
come
walking
back
together
out
when
and
they went to the elevator.
No.
And why
then-
are you hiding behind the big Christmas tree?
Right.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
And then he came out and he was looking for us, and then he saw us, and then he's like, oh crap, go to the bar, order a bar, and he's doing this. And I was like, that's when the moment when I went, oh, this is real.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he's fully following us.
So then we get the security because we can't go anywhere. And so I get this worker, the change people, and I was like, hey, these guys are following us. Where's security? And she's like, it's down there. Like, no, call someone and help us.
Yeah. No.
So we're like, okay, we have to move because we were still in a pretty secluded area. And so I'm like, we have to move. So we like linked arms and we ran like through the casino to security, which was quite a ways.
Like it's around the corner. Caesar's is massive.
It's massive. And it was like a good 2-minute walk.
Yeah.
So we're like rushing all together, linked arms, and we get to security and we're like, these guys are following us. And they're like, do you have a description? And we start to describe them. And there they are.
They
were
come walking
following
around
us.
looking for us. And then he sees us at security and turns and takes off the other
But
direction.
he looked at Kennedy and he gave her such a weird look. She started bawling. You know when you get so
She
creeped
said
out?
they
She's,
made
oh my
eye
God! And like started bawling. It gives me the chills. She's
she
like, he gave me a
described
really
it.
weird look.
She goes, we made eye contact and it felt like a gut. Someone punched me in the stomach. Like, and she's not like.
So security goes to go after him and they split.
It was crazy.
I'm like,
I know.
What was amazing about Caesars is they had like 5 security guards walk us to our room. They did not
They
take
took
it
it
lightly.
serious,
But which also tells you this is
Right.
the thing that goes on.
Yeah.
But that night, we don't stay apart because we usually stay on different floors and stuff, but now we stay.
Yeah.
Then the fun really gets going, you know, because we're right next to each other.
Yeah.
And it's like getting weird. Not
And
like,
then I'm changing
not like
and
G
she's
flip
all
weird.
looking through the...
Like what happened to what's her name, the newscaster?
Oh, yeah. Erin Andrews, right? Yeah.
I'm all.
Yeah, she's got her drill like in the hotel.
She's
I am not the new G Flip or Morgan Wade.
Yeah.
Speaking of, have you seen Kyle is very open about this split now?
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
No.
She talked about it on her Amazon Live that it's very hard and they're just going through it, blah, blah, blah.
Are they broken up? Like,
Yes, but they're alluding, not confirming, and I really feel like it has to do with their Bravo contract, which Bravo must be really planning all this crap.
Yeah.
Like every show they're having a major thing go on, like Lindsay and Carl. It's so sad.
which, did you read the article where they said they'll probably get back together? It's like, he broke with her on camera.
I know, it's all so weird.
I'm like-
it just goes to show that's why we don't want to be famous. No one
But-
is asking, but if they knocked on the door, we'd say no.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That fight last week was actually orchestrated by Bravo. They reached out to me
We
privately.
should have been filming. I think we were filming.
I have footage.
It's pretty bad.
I don't want to watch it.
No.
I did stop it midway when
Dana was
You
all-
didn't want to relive it. You don't want to relive it.
No, God, no.
No, but it's crazy that they're divorced. Like, because I really think they were the right people for each
Kyle
other.
and Mauricio, I know.
Yeah. You just really have to work on it. And then what Lindsay and Carl happened. And then have you guys watched The Ultimatum?
No. That's a show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I started watching Suits, though. And
She's
it's
obsessed.
so good.
Okay.
I love Harvey.
I told you.
Oh,
We finally agree.
Yeah.
We usually...
Who are you? What character?
Harvey. I'm Harvey all day.
I don't know. I don't think I'm anybody. Who do you think I am?
Megan.
No.
I was gonna say Rachel.
No.
Yes.
I think you are kind of like Rachel. You're a really good side.
I hate Meghan Markle.
I know.
mean, I don't hate. That's a strong
Okay,
word.
I know. What did she do
I don't
to
love
you?
Meghan Markle.
I know, but she's not Meghan Markle. She's the girl in the show.
Rachel,
Character.
she seems a little sensitive to me. I don't feel like I'm
I don't
like
feel
her.
like she's sensitive.
Really?
The guy's jerking her all day and she's still with him.
Oh, really? I'm not to that part yet.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just in season 1.
Have you watched it, Dana?
I'm in season 2.
Yeah, he jerks her a lot and she totally rides it. I don't think she's sensitive.
Oh, really?
She hangs with the boys.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't
knows
say
her
she's
worth
like.
and, like,
Yeah, I agree. I don't think she's sensitive at all.
I don't really identify with any characters, I don't think.
Donna, I love.
I love Donna.
Yeah, you are Donna.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah,
so Donna.
You are Donna.
Oh, my negotiations
like
have
Mike,
been
I have a
stronger
good
because
brain.
of Harvey. I'm all, and that's it. Where's what's his name? You know, the guy. What's his name? You are like him.
Yeah.
You are like Mike Ross.
Yeah, like-
yeah, you are Mike Ross.
Yeah, I think
She's
I'm
like,
more like
weirdly
Mike.
smart, like Mike Ross.
Yeah.
She cheated her way through college, kind of. One time she took a test for me. I swear. Remember
did?
that?
No.
Yes. We went to biology and she never showed up for class. I'm doing tutoring. I'm going to the after hours. I'm doing all the things. So I go, let's go take the test together and see how you do. And she went in and took the test. She got like a 95 and I got a D.
I do have a good memory. Like, if I study for something, like, I'm going to get it right away. It's just weird. I don't know.
There's that confidence.
Again, that's, but it's not, I'm stating a fact.
It is a fact.
I'm not bragging.
And we're confident.
I'm not like, I'm amazing. I'm just like, it's just I just have a.
Have you ever said you're amazing?
No. I don't think I have.
Do you say in the bedroom, I'm amazing and don't you forget it, Daddy?
No, I don't. That's so weird.
Do you say Zaddy?
I did call him a zaddy. And then he called.
He said not to say
Oh, dang it. He did say, cut it out.
I need to cut it.
Yeah, he's like, everything that happens now in our house, he's like, don't put it on the podcast.
Tell
Like,
him what
he's-
happened with the fight. It's so funny.
Oh, yeah. What was he doing that day? He was bugging me.
He picking up Fox and we were staging. Last week was a crazy work week.
Oh, it was so crazy.
It's been really crazy.
Oh, and I was so tired. It was so hot. We were moving. By the third day, I was just
it was a
tired and
really,
grouchy.
really busy work week.
It
Probably
was
the
like
biggest
a
we've
lot
ever
of
had.
manual labor. It
Yes.
was like, I was so tired by the end of it. My body, because I'm not like that strong. I mean, I do work out at the DRC, so I am getting stronger, but I feel like I'm not that strong physically. So like 3 days of moving heavy furniture in 115 degrees.
It was just a lot, and you're thinking the whole time.
Yeah, so I was just like really tired. And so what did he do?
He was getting Fox, and he was like, when are you going to be home? And you were like, I don't know.
He was asking me dumb questions. He does
Oh.
this. Oh, no, that's what it was. He called me to see where what side are we sitting on the Liberty O'Connor football game? And are we sitting with Kyle and Crystal on the Saturday side?
But it wasn't even Friday. It was Thursday.
It was Thursday. And I'm holding a couch in 115 degrees, and he calls me. He's like, hey, so I was talking to Kyle, and they're going to sit on this. And I said, okay, can we talk about this like in 2 days? Because this is stupid. And
that is so funny. That's what he's asking you about.
I was raging. I'm like, okay, can we talk about this like not right now? That's like him going into a big meeting, and I'm all, so where are we having for dinner? Like, it's stupid. So I'm like, can we talk about this another time? So I like hung up on him. Not hung up on him, but I'm like, I gotta go. I'm not dealing with this. So I hung up. So he texted me, you're being nasty today. You're gonna lose a guest on your podcast. Like, he's so funny. It's hard to get mad at him because he's so funny.
I think that's just a good thing that he knows how to make you laugh. He always makes you laugh when you're really nasty.
Yeah, he said, you're nasty. You lost a guest for your podcast! Exclamation point. He's so funny. Every time I'm mad at him, he'll like make me laugh. And like when he knows he's wrong, he's real funny about it. And he'll be like, yeah, are you going to apologize? When he knows like he messed up, and he just makes me laugh. So then I'm like, it's hard to get mad at him. Or it's hard to stay mad.
Yeah.
It's easy to get mad, not to stay mad.
No.
See, Kyle hasn't mastered that. I feel like that's one of his weaknesses is when I'm really mad, he says all the wrong things.
I do that.
To me?
No, in life. Like if anyone's mad, I'm saying the wrong thing still, and it's like, shut up.
Really?
Yeah, don't you think? No?
No, I feel like you know when I'm like that and you say very little.
Oh, yeah. I get quiet.
Kyle says very little too, but it's like, I don't know.
Like,
just pull you out of it.
Well, he's kind of
like... he doesn't know how to pull me out of it, and it's like an enraged quiet.
It's like tone deaf, kind of. Like, read the room.
He doesn't read the room. No, he doesn't read the room.
No.
If we have to talk about this pool for one more day, I sent it... I got mad at him, and sometimes it's easier to text, your feelings, and I said...
What is that? Oh, no.
It's like 10 GIFs of me banging my head into the wall. Say? Time for me to go bang my head against the wall. I really want to reiterate how I'm feeling about talking about the pool.
Don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah, and like it's like I'm just not a big, and I think you and I are both like this. You're very like this. Like there's problems everywhere. You're gonna hit a problem once a week at least. And I'm like I complain. I feel like I complain to you more than I complain to anyone. Like people probably think I'm more positive than I am maybe to you. I'll be like, yeah. But I say it and then I'm over it and I'm doing something about it.
And I think you're saying it to me so we can solve it.
Yeah. And I listen to your advice.
I'm always saying.
I hate that when people ask my opinion, which he's asked. I love him and he's a jerky.
He is a jerky.
But he's so in it with the pool that he can't see the outside of it, and I don't discredit managing this project is a nightmare. Like it's completely the biggest nightmare we've ever dealt with when it comes to
losing that much money it's a big thing.
It's like I'm at the casino every day, all day. That's how much money we're losing daily with this pool. It's so bad. And now we just chipped out all the tile. Did I tell you that in the hot tub? All my favorite part is all chipped out. And that was very expensive. And we talked about this.
Yeah.
I'll tell that. But I'm just like there's so many serious things around us right now at the same time of this, what's it called? Like a surface or... Superficial. It's a superficial thing, which money is not superficial.
Like no one has cancer.
No one has cancer. Even our best friend, Jen, her daughter blew her knee. Yeah. And she's a freshman and a ridiculous cheerleader. It makes me sick all day when I think about it.
She'll be out the whole season.
Yeah, it's just like she's a kid. I'd rather it me over her. Like, a kid that has her whole life. And probably because of my knee, it maybe hits me more. That I'm like, oh... So that and all the cancer, all the things, and like we've lived with nothing so many times that I'm like, I know it's taking all of our money, but like we're still paying the bills. Like in my mind, if you're paying the bills, you're doing great.
Right.
And maybe I should strive for more than that, but it's just hard. I don't like talking about it over a problem over and over again. But that's also like not everybody can just turn it off.
And I think that's how Kyle processes, because like when he was going to leave Valley, we had to talk about it for like
5 years.
It was like, it kind of got to the point where
I told him
I was even banging my head. I'm all, what the hell? Like, get him out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
I told him it's like Valley. No, but I'm feeling like it's the same.
And I just think that's how Kyle deals and processes, is he talks about it and he complains, but it's like, it's just his way of
processing.
Like venting it.
Yes. And it's not like, I don't think he's meaning it to be like,
negative.
Yeah, I think he doesn't realize how maybe it can
daunting.
Get to other people listening. But I feel bad because it is a really big, true thing
It's huge.
that happens.
It's massive. It makes me
Right.
sick. It's
But
like
it isn't
tombstone
life
out
or
there.
death.
I can't even look out there.
And
It's
like
depressing.
people are going through that we know and are close to are going through way
Yes.
worse. So it is kind of
And
like
you never know what tomorrow brings. Your problem
Right.
of today could be so small tomorrow.
Right.
You never, so it's like you have to find the 10 good things in today.
Right.
But we talked about it with the pool because I'm talking to Teisha about what I can learn from this, blah, blah. You know, you got to learn from everything. Yeah. So I'm like, because I feel like we learned our lesson. We were filling the pool, and then the new problem, we were going to fill the pool, and then the spa wasn't holding water. So then we know there's still another leak. So I was telling her, though, it was really interesting. When we built our first house, we were homeless. We like to do the homeless thing. That's when we lived with Teisha. We lived with my aunt. Again, partly why my aunt is so close to me. I've lived with her many times. And we were so focused on that house. It reminds me of that. This whole thing reminds me of that time period. We were so like focused on the house. Everything was about the house. Let's live like crap now because then we'll get there and it'll be so worth it. And then you move in and you're like, this isn't that worth it.
Yeah.
It's
just stuff.
It's just stuff. And then you have a letdown. Like people talk about after you get married, there's kind of like all that for the one day, the wedding, it's over. Or like when you have a baby, I think that's part of the baby blues. Like
Buying
this is
something.
it. I just have
A
this
new
thing on my
car.
kid. Yes, you have that letdown. And when we built this last house, because we went through all that, and then we were tight on money because when you build a house, you have to put blinds and yard. And so our last house, we were bleeding. We were stressing about money. It just really was the hardest time in our marriage. That's when we went to counseling. That's when I quit working with my dad, and then later it was the biggest pivot in our lives because it didn't make us happy. But this time when we built, we were happy in the trailer. We like didn't give the house that power. It was like the biggest thing I wanted was a washer and dryer and like to sleep in a bed and have like a house. I didn't care that it was this house, you know, but I was telling Teisha the one area I splurged and like put all my excitement in was the doors and windows. And the biggest problem in our house is the doors and windows. They're the absolute worst.
Yeah.
They leak, bugs come, like it's the worst thing of our house. And so I said, and the spa was my favorite part of the pool. Like we tiled it, we like went above and beyond to try to like make it so nice.
Well, remember you weren't even going to do a spa?
Yes.
Because they have to pipe, or they have to do a giant propane tank because you can't pipe.
It's way more cost,
gas.
yeah. And then I was like, really want the spa and let's tile it.
Yeah.
It was like, we cut a lot of other things, so this was our splurge. And I think there's something to that splurge, like that thing. So now just watching it be chipped out, I'm like, it's just a spa.
I think it's
and who
just-
even needs a spa?
Right.
You know, you
A
change
lot
your
of
whole
people
perspective.
don't have a spa. Yeah.
Yeah, but you marry it where you're like, oh, that thing. Or people say that when they lose weight. They lose weight and then they're like, oh, it's still just me.
Yeah.
You know, like you think your life's gonna be better.
Yeah, it's like thinking when you get to this, you're going to be
Or
happy.
you get married. I remember-
You're never going to be happy when you get there.
When you're single, you're like, if I could just have a man, you know?
Totally.
And then you have a man and you still have those same problems, the insecurities and the this and that.
I'm like,
Some
if
of
I
us-
just can get a new best friend, I'm going to be happy. I'm
so
just
rude.
kidding.
You almost had one last 2
I
weeks
know.
ago.
Dana, taking applications? No, I'm just
I'm gonna
kidding.
need a minute.
But anyway, so that
No,
so
it's true. I think God does that sometimes when you're putting something above Him. And I don't think you mean to.
You don't mean to.
No, it
No.
just happens when you get excited about something.
But that's why I don't want to stop living because we have a pool problem.
Aren't you glad you went on those vacations this summer?
No, but that's what he's bringing up that he's so mad at. And I'm like,
It's the opposite.
yes.
Like, hello.
I'm like, you put all your money into something that can break. Whereas we spent no one can take those memories. They can't say, forget those memories. Like,
Right.
I think that was the smarter thing we spent money on. And he's like, see, we shouldn't have taken those so that we had more money to spend on the pool.
Oh God!
Like,
no.
we're still not there.
No, he's got to get it.
We're still not there. Even the casino, we shouldn't have went. I'm like, no, we shouldn't let this thing ruin us by sitting home every day and looking at it and being like, oh,
Right.
it's pool.
Yeah.
I just think it's dumb. It's not dumb, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, and to your point about like when you get the thing that you've been longing for and then it's not that great, I think that's where you really have to practice the gratitude, because otherwise you're like, oh, it happens so gradually that you're like, okay, what's my next thing? What's the
Yes.
next thing I want? And you don't sit in the appreciation of what
Totally.
of achieving what you wanted.
That's so smart, because with the house,
Yeah.
I appreciated every single day, because when we lived in the trailer, it was so hard that I like every single day I'm like, I'm just so happy I get to do laundry. I'm like the simple things.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy I have a kitchen to cook in. I'm so happy my kids have their own room.
Yeah.
Like it totally changed the things I was happy about. I love that it's big and beautiful, but I know I could go to a much smaller house and I would be completely fine. It doesn't hold that. I could care less about
It's
the
weird how
fancy of
fast
it.
you forget though, because I feel like.
And then I
even-
forgot for the pool.
Yeah.
And I was
But
only
it
need that glass hot tub.
It sounds so silly now when you
It
say
does.
it.
And now I'm like, pebble the thing. I
Yeah,
don't
who
care.
cares?
I could care less. Or cut the hot tub if we have to.
No, that's fun. I like the hot tub. Let's not get crazy.
But you know what
No, but-
happened
Sorry,
at
go.
church? This topic. So church this weekend.
I love Dave.
What's her name? The softball player, Jenna Loyne, or
I forget, but yeah.
the softball player. I can look her up. She talked about God a lot. She plays for Riley. My cousin's gonna be like, come on, Crystal. Jenna Lyons. I think it's something like that. Oklahoma, they won the national championship. They win a lot of years. I think
They
it's
went
something
to
like
like
that.
the World Series.
Yeah,
or
and they
whatever.
won. And she went to O'Connor, so she's from here.
Yeah.
But they did her interview. Dana, you should put the clip. It's so good.
It's so good. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, and it did the clip of like, how do you handle all the anxieties of playing in the pressure, because they're champions like every year, so there's a
And
lot
the
of
ups
pressure.
and downs, because 1 minute you're on top, 1 minute you're on, like in sports, you're winning, you're losing. It's very emotional. And how do you find joy in that roller coaster?
And she was like, well, the only true joy comes from the Lord. Like, that's the only place you can get true, unwavering joy. She's like, I can't focus on my hitting or how our team is doing, because that we can't control, and that will always change. But your true joy is always in the Lord. And I was like, that's so true.
It was so good.
It was so good. And it's like, you forget that the eternal things are really the most important things.
Maybe I
Not if you're a rapper or not, and if you can be a thug. Or if...
No, but I feel like maybe I shouldn't do my fireplace.
Oh, gosh. Oh, Kyle. She just wanted a fireplace before I built the house. So she wanted a
When
fireplace.
moved in,
I didn't even want a
I have a
fireplace.
big wall in my house.
How long
and
have you lived in your house? 6 years?
It'll be 6 years in December.
Get the fireplace.
Yeah.
Tell her, Jerkies, get the fireplace. Again, though, it's like you're spending so much energy thinking about the fireplace. Just put the fireplace in and it's
It's
over.
just expensive.
Yeah.
But I feel like my house, I moved in 5 years ago, and then it's so funny, like the thing, like I never have had a new house before, so it was exciting. Like we got to build our house, and it wasn't like a custom, it was just a normal house, but it was so exciting to pick out everything.
Yeah.
And so
Building a house is something
it's
so fun.
exciting.
It's so fun.
It's so fun. And it was just really cool. And then it's funny how like you move in, and then it's like already now I'm like seeing, because it's been 6 years, it's like you see styles change, and then I see other houses, and I'm like, oh, and like just our job, we see a lot of houses, a lot of nice houses, and so I'm like, oh, like my house is stupid now. I need to change all this over, and I want to rip the flooring up, and I want to do the countertops, and it's so stupid.
Yeah.
But like it's so whacked how we get like wrapped into that, you know what I mean? And I feel like Instagram is to blame, a huge part, because
Yeah.
before Instagram no one knew what anyone's houses look like until you went over there.
Well, and I think for this, because like I think that's again our field, and in our team, you're the stager. I feel like it's your passion too. It's like a hairstylist having bad hair. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you are telling people what to do with their houses, and like you're very design focused, style focused. That's like why
Yeah, and
we
like,
bring you into a house and be like, okay, Tish.
but that's also why I've let mine go, because it's like I don't want to do it on my time
Well,
off.
contractors, their wives always say they do nothing here.
Oh,
You know?
yeah, because it's like,
You're tired of doing it.
but like my furniture bugs me every day. It's very like traditional, like not farmy. It's like very like traditional. And so every day I'm like, oh, I want to get rid of this, but like I don't want to spend the money. I'd rather go on a trip. I have like trip,
Yeah.
like it takes precedent over everything. But so I'm finally like, okay, I'm gonna revamp a few things. Like I'm not gonna rip up the flooring because it's $1 million, but we're gonna paint. I want to do the fireplace. But it's crazy because now I'm like, I can't spend that much money. And it's like, what if I get there and then it's the same letdown, and it's gonna be like,
It will be the same though. It'll be fun for a minute. I think you just have to know that.
yeah,
Like, it's not gonna make me
Yeah.
happy or not, but I will enjoy it.
yeah, and
Like-
it won't make me happy.
And like the pool, like I was dreaming of having a pool, and it's not like when the pool came, I was like, this is so fun.
Yeah.
Everybody come over. Everybody enjoy the
Yeah.
pool. But what didn't matter is how big the pool was, how fancy the pool was.
Right.
It just mattered that I had a pool.
Yeah.
And I think you really will enjoy sitting by the fire, and like you
I
like
love a
that.
fire.
I turn my fire on every day, and I'm not even like you.
I do love a fire.
She wanted a fire, and I didn't want one.
I
And-
wanted before, and I
Yes.
was like, you got to get it.
Well, I had one in the trailer. Because the trailers have the fire, and I would turn it on and drink my coffee, and I was like, I love it.
Yeah.
It is cozy.
The vibe.
It is a vibe.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think you will enjoy that vibe and like sitting by the fire and making.
Ben bringing your latte.
Oh, yesterday.
I've been visioning Ben bringing my latte by the fire. I swear to God, I thought the other day. First of all,
are you cozy?
Yesterday,
you love to say cozy. Want to get cozy?
First of all, yesterday, 40 minutes.
Yeah, she's on the phone with me. It's been 40 minutes and I don't have my coffee yet.
Like,
coffee boy.
What
she
is
called
he trying to do?
Coffee boy.
Next time he's wanting to play, I'm gonna make him wait 40 minutes. Oh yeah, let's just wait 40 minutes. You know, it's not fun. It's not fun waiting the 40 minutes. I'm like, I'm doing this. I'm like, what's happening? He's over there flipping pancakes. I'm like, get the coffee.
He really was?
No,
Oh.
he was making eggs. But like, put the eggs down and get the coffee.
I'm picturing him sitting there with his feet up.
No, making eggs, doing all the, you know. And he's all, I'm gonna go in the garage and tinker because he's going hunting this week. I'm like, tinker, get my coffee. Like, hello.
No, I think you will enjoy it though.
I will. I'm picturing my coffee and my fireplace.
Oh, that's what I was gonna
But
say.
the people are bugging me. They're not calling me back. They're not emailing me the quote. I've told them 3 times what I want. They're getting it wrong every time. I'm getting done.
But, so if you know of any people that can put in a nice fireplace, send a message.
I'll figure it out.
I know, but I do think sometimes the red flags in the beginning are red flags at the end.
Really?
Yes. And that's what I'm trying to tell Kyle with the pool. I didn't like
They're
the
not
person
listening.
that
I've said
did the
it 3
plumbing,
times, yeah.
and they're not listening. They don't call back, and I'm like, see, it was. Would we ever do that? Would we ever not call
I
someone
would
back?
never.
Would we ever be delayed on something? It's a red flag.
Oh, God. All right.
You know, that's like mayo. It's just next level. The whole experience is next level. You want someone good.
Okay.
Or else you'll be mad at yourself.
All right. Well.
Like, it's not like, believe in me, please. No.
No, get your shit together.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
Execute.
business. Yeah.
Yes.
And I have it in writing. Reread the email 5 times. I'm very direct.
No, I think you should.
I'm not like, maybe, kind of. This is exactly what I want. And then it's like, not even. I'm like, no.
Yeah, so we're going to get
That's
the
more
fireplace
your
done.
field.
But this is the thing. Sometimes people wait to feel proud. And we see that in houses all the time. We
Yeah,
stage
like
it
if I was
and-
listing my house tomorrow, I'd do 20 things. Why can't I do them today?
And that, my last house, when we sold it, she came and staged it, and I was like, oh, it's finally done. Why did I wait? Like, I think it's so important you feel proud where you live, because it doesn't matter your price point, doesn't matter how fancy your house is. It matters that you feel proud of it. And so many people live their life just letting it all go, and they don't feel good. Like, you don't realize that probably bothers you a lot. Like, you'll probably walk in the house and be like, ugh, more often than you think.
Yeah.
You need to feel proud. Why wait on feeling so proud? You work hard, Ben works hard, be proud.
Yeah.
Some people wait on that, and I'm like, don't wait on
I know my
that.
house is nicer than most of the population in the country.
It doesn't mean you don't deserve to have what you want. And we always think that just because it's nicer doesn't mean God's saying suffer. I think people always think being a Christian is suffering. You're not.
Well, I don't think I'm
Your
suffering.
vacations are nice, and you're not worried to spend more on a more lavish one.
No, I'm not.
So why is that? Let's get to the root of it. You know?
Dr. Laura.
Yeah, Dr. Laura.
Dr. Crystal.
I like that.
Crystal.
Yeah, I'm
You're not
into
a
that.
thug, though.
Why?
You're just not.
Oh.
You're too goody two-shoes, you know?
That's
Like in a good way.
That's a compliment.
In a good way.
Yeah.
I'm a little more like, I'm going to throw down, you know?
Our friend, I can't say her name, but she likes to
Who
throw
is
down.
it? Oh.
Look
Right?
at how calmly she did that.
I know, because I know they're watching. They told me they're watching.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. And they're like, they can see it all.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to do a little.
Yeah, like,
She wouldn't mind, and she doesn't listen. Thanks a lot.
she's so funny.
She one time told this girl, really something naughty. I'm not
we
going to
were
repeat
at
it.
Westgate.
Yeah,
And
and
it's different there, the crowd.
It's a throwdown. She was like, yeah, lick my...
And we were like, oh my God.
I'm all, Jamie, you don't want her to do that. But she was just like, we're young.
Yeah, we're in our 20s.
She's thug life. Jamie's stole it.
Oh, I'm scared of her.
Jamie's fine. She doesn't really care.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Call her Namie.
I would be scared
Speaking
of her.
of, we went out this weekend we have a lot of best friends from high school. We're really lucky like that. It's really crazy. Now that I'm working with high school, I'm like, are these girls going to be friends forever like mine? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All our cheer friends are pretty much still best friends. It's crazy. So we went out with some of them this weekend. We never do that. Do you notice that? I do that all the time. I don't make time for like the most important people.
Yeah.
And it was the easiest thing, but the hardest thing to get in stone.
Like, it was actually pretty easy, though, to get it
I know,
together.
but we never
need
do
to
it.
do it more.
We never do it. And, with the news of our friend's daughter. I was like, we need to get together. She
Yeah.
needs to be with the right people.
Yeah.
But Jen Keller really wants a shout out, so we're going to give it to her. She came. She won big money. Oh, how she won was on the Wheel of Fortune. On the gold spin, she got it 7 times. So she got 7 times whatever the spin was, and the spin was $100.
So she won 700 in one spin, and then
one
on
spin.
another spin, she won 300.
She just kept winning. It was insane.
It was like,
really
I
fun.
couldn't even believe it. It was so fun. It's fun even watching that.
Yeah,
you don't even
it
have
was.
to be partaking.
And then Jen Sharp was like, I have this machine, I'm feeling a certain way. And I was like, okay.
I do feel like the machines call you.
They
because
do.
I had that happen in Bahamas. Not
What
this,
did it say when
not
it called?
this time.
Is this
It
little
said-
mommy B?
Yeah, little mommy B. Come play me. You know?
Was that better than the machine?
A little of both, you know? A little play here, a little play there. No. So we were walking through the casino. This is not the time I went with you. It was the time we just went with just us. And we were walking through the casino, and then the machine was like, little mommy B. And I was all, is that you, God? You know? And I was like, mommy B. And then this machine, I like felt a pull towards it. And then I went on it. I only won like $50 or $60, but like that's a lot for me.
That's a lot.
No, I thought you won 300.
No, that was in Bahamas when the machine
Oh, it was
spoke
calling me.
to
It was calling me, and I won $900 twice in Bahamas.
Yeah.
But no one celebrated. Oh,
Well, because you were out there 2 a.m. by yourself, and all the normal
was
people
fun.
were sleeping.
it was fun.
What were you gonna say? What? Say it.
No, I can't.
Say it.
I can't. Our listeners can't know.
Say it.
No, I can't. I
Say
can't. No, can I tell you later?
Okay.
Jeez.
I want to know so bad. I can't wait.
What else were we going to talk about? Our kids, they're doing pretty good right now. I feel like we haven't had a lot of drama.
Have you been doing date nights?
Well, we went with friends on Saturday.
That's true.
Yeah, that was fun.
Do you think it's a date night when you're with your friends?
I don't think it's the same.
Yeah, because I don't really talk to Ben.
No, me neither.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's different.
And he left me in the casino, so he gets so excited to play with Kyle. It's like, it's.
Oh, I never even saw Kyle. As soon as we got out of the car, I never saw him again.
So we get to the casino, and like we all kind of, and so I lost my $100, no joke, within 10 minutes. So then I'm texting, where's everyone at? You know,
the whole time, and I'm all...
And so I know, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave because like
I know. We were there 5 minutes, and she's our driver.
Well, I'm walking.
Like, you're gonna
'cause
make
I
us
was
all
the-
get an
the
Uber?
DD. So I'm walking around, and I feel like, first of all, I felt like everyone was looking at me. It's kind of a creepy vibe there. Like, it was a lot of like, I'm like, am I gonna get sex trafficked? Maybe, you know. And so I was
I'm a
like,
regular. It's not that creepy. It's just different. It's not like a fancy casino.
No.
It's just
I just felt like a little like on edge. So anyway, so I see Ben and Kyle, and I'm like, oh, good, a friend, you know. So I'm like, hey guys, and they're like, hey, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna go play, and I'm all, oh, okay. And so Ben's like running after Kyle, like he's so excited to play with Kyle. So then
They're really funny together. They're like me and Tish.
they're so funny. And then like Ben gets so excited, like he can't believe it. It's his favorite day at the casino. He's like, yeah, you want to Uber home? I'm all, no, like you're whacked. So then on the way home, I was like, yeah, you know, I was walking around the casino by myself, and then now he's come back to earth, and he's all, you were? And he's like so nice, you know. He's like, oh my gosh, I was just like so excited to play with Kyle. I didn't even think about, I left you by yourself. Like, oh my gosh. And then like 2 days later, he's all, I'm just really sorry I like left you at the casino by yourself. Like, I was just so excited to play with Kyle. Like, he couldn't get over it.
I was by myself. It was fine.
Was he laughing in the shower about it later?
He got a spanking. Like,
No, he didn't get a spanking.
No.
I was fine. But he's just so nice.
oh yeah,
He's a
Kyle.
really nice-
I didn't even see Kyle the whole time. Barely saw him when we left.
Yeah.
My brother and sister-in-law were there too. Isn't that
Yeah,
funny?
we,
My
like,
family.
ran into him.
Big deal at the casino. Then on the way home, we're like 12-year-olds singing all our old songs.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. Like when you know people that well.
That's when I was rapping.
Oh, Kyle and Ben. They're so cute.
Oh,
Oh,
They're going to be on the podcast next week.
maybe. Ben might bail.
Ben does-
He's not excited about it.
I
Kyle's
told-
great with it.
Kyle was so excited.
He's a jerky though. He
Yeah,
really
Ben's
He got a
listens.
little nervous. Didn't
Ben's
he?
not a
He's like, I don't know what
jerky.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Ben
Kyle's
hasn't
like
listened.
me.
I think if he listened, he would have less pressure.
Yeah, he's
Because
like,
it's not anything fancy or put together.
No.
It's just shooting from
We're
the hip.
just talking.
People ask us, do you have a plan? No plan.
no.
No plan.
Even
we're
today,
not
I
saying
was
it's
like,
working.
what are we
we're
going to
just...
talk about, you know? Something.
So when are they on? Next week?
Yes, a week
So
from
send us
today.
your questions.
Yeah, or like
We want to
anything-
know, Chevy's is a big topic. People ask me all the time more about Chevy's.
I don't think Ben's going to want to talk about Chevys. He's
He's
very
a professional, but we
anti-Chevys.
have gotten him some leads. Financial advisors love the Chevy. The guy that's shoving is a good, he's probably shoving our money somewhere too.
Oh boy.
So, you know, if you need a financial advisor, Bear and
That
Bull,
like
Bull and Bear
Chevys.
Associates.
Oh, you know what's so funny? So his company's name is Bull and Bear Wealth Management, but people think it's because our son is named Bear, and then they'll be like, "How's little Bull about Fox?" I'm all, "Oh no, it's Fox. It's Bull and Bear for the market. It's a bull market, a bear market. It's like that's a market term if it's up or down."
Gotcha.
So it's funny though, but
I would think Bear would be because it's his son too.
I would too.
no,
Carolyn,
it's not.
our client and our friend, Fox came to an appointment. She's all, "Come here, Wolf." And
Like dead
just
serious.
people just throw out animal names
She's
to
all,
Teisha.
"That little wolf is so cute." I'm all, "Fox," you know?
So Jen and I were sending gifs with like a wolf. Ooh, you know. She really.
It is a weird name. I'm
Falcon.
like, maybe
I
I
don't
should have
notice
gone
it
with
anymore.
Bull. You know?
Bull?
No, I'm joking.
Bull. They'd be like bullshit.
Yeah.
You know.
Think of all the political.
So, anyways,
facts,
any
though.
questions, marriage questions? Not like we have it figured out. We really don't.
Yeah.
But we could tell you stories that you might relate to.
Questions about us, about our marriages, or just marriage in general?
I mean, not like we know, but maybe you just want to know that someone else is as wacky as you.
Yeah.
That's really what we want to do. We want to show you you're not alone. Everybody has their
and
crap.
if you want to know how Ben really feels about making my coffee every day, he'll tell you. He's jacked about it.
So she says.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any other questions? Let us know.
Put your questions out there.
Yeah. I'm excited to have him on. Ben didn't want to do it though. When I told him, he's like, "I'm not doing that." I'm like, "Come on." He's like, "I don't want to do it." I had to bribe him.
What'd you do?
No,
What'd you bribe him with?
nothing. I incentivized him. Is that a word? Incentivized?
I'm picturing On the Bus at the Open, the song you were singing.
Oh my god. That is so
We could have been
wrong.
killed so many times.
I was an
Teisha and I were at
idiot,
the Open
idiot
by ourselves.
in my 20s.
And she was doing the shocker on the bus and singing it.
Singing, not
The
actually
song.
doing it.
The
no.
song.
I said,
Don't sing it for
I'm
our
not
listeners.
singing it. It was Dirty Sanchez.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Dirty
She
Sanchez.
made up a song and was singing it on the bus. We could have been
We got
murdered.
the whole bus singing it though. I mean,
Sounds like a blast.
I was a good time. I wasn't actually doing that.
She is such a good time when she has a beverage. It's so annoying. She never does it around me. I think she's too comfortable with being herself. So I'm like,
Being
come
boring?
on. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know your friends, you don't have to you could sit and watch a movie. Like, you know the guys, when you're like, we can sit and watch a movie, you don't have to go on all these crazy date nights.
Yeah.
And then the friends that you're like, we always got to go do something. I feel like
Yeah.
it's like we're so comfortable. It's like, why
Yeah.
would I have to do that?
I can just be like, yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to put on a show.
You know how there's
Yeah.
people that we've talked about this before. So like if Crystal takes a drink, she gets more like in her head.
I'm awful.
She gets quiet. She's the opposite of
I am not fun.
not fun.
Not fun.
A few times you have been, but
If it's a party or
Yeah.
but I don't drink a lot. Like at a party, I have
Yeah.
one drink. I never drink over one because I
Yeah.
get stupid.
so like there's people that are like happy drunks, emotional
not.
drunks.
I'm an emotional
sad drunks, mean drunks. I'm a very happy drunk. Like if I have a few drinks, I'm the best time. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say it. This is one of
Again,
those things
this
where
is
I'm
one of those
complimenting
compliments,
myself.
yeah,
No, like I'm
And
not,
I'm all,
yeah.
you know?
I'm doing handstands on the bus, like a
Yeah,
moving
very
bus.
good time.
Yeah.
Never get it.
I'm so fun. It's
And I'm
like,
your best friend, and I never get that version.
you get it though, but I only get
So
like
I have
that
to throw you
once
a party.
year.
If I throw her a party, I get that fun
Yeah,
dish.
I get like that once or twice a year because A, I don't really drink ever, and B, it's like it's got to be the right environment. It's got to be a small group of close friends.
Yeah, good music.
Good music. I have to have music, and I have to have like my close friends I'm comfortable with. I can't, and sometimes she invites a lot of randoms because she's very welcoming.
If you've been invited and you don't think you're that random, they're all random.
they're all, wait, I got the invite.
I
No,
am a big
but sometimes
bring everybody together. I
she
invite
loves
everybody.
to
I don't
bring
invite
everybody.
10. I invite all the people I love.
Yeah, and I'm like, great. Now I can't act myself.
And I think her and I love a different amount of people. She
love
loves
a
about 10.
smaller
I love
circle.
about 500.
Yeah, I'm a smaller circle kind of gal.
And I'm
Because
a
then I
bigger
can be
circle.
myself and be crazy
Yeah.
and have a good time. I can't do that
She's
with
a
strangers.
smaller circle in the bedroom too. You only let like those 3.
Yeah, just those 3 neighbors. No.
The kids were asking how many people I've kissed. Supposedly the thing is right now you're not supposed to have, some of our cousins have said you shouldn't fill up 2 hands before you get married. So Maddie keeps trying to do the math like, Mom, how many have you done? And I was all 6, kiss. I'm all picturing like,
Like,
college.
and it's all, ugh.
If you're listening, Maddie, it's still 6.
It's
6
6.
is the most. And you could get herpes from kissing. I tell her that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cold sores.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I once you start kissing all that stuff, save it. Save it.
And it's a slippery slope.
I'm all
Leads.
Yeah. How many have you kissed?
Ladies. I've kissed maybe 6. Same number.
Yeah. What about how many?
No. Zero. So gross. No, we all know who the adventurous one in here is.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm just gonna say 3 letters, SVU. What is your favorite song?
I love Kenny Chesney, The Good Stuff. That's my probably number one favorite
that's my
song of all
parents'
time.
song. Isn't that funny?
And I
You're
went
so
to
much
his
like
concert
them.
years ago with Dave and Kara, and it's so funny because I was like so excited for him to play The Good Stuff, and I was all, I'm gonna see it live. And then like every song that came out, I'm all, oh good, it's next. And then the next one, I'm like, oh okay, it'll be next. And then it ended, and he never played it, and I couldn't get over it. And like I talked about it the whole way home, and then now it's like an ongoing joke. Like, is it gonna be like that when we go to a concert and they don't play your favorite song? It's like, how do you not play your best song?
No,
it's
that's annoying. Yeah,
It's like the best song. It's my favorite song of all times.
that's funny.
What's your favorite one of all times?
I don't know.
Hoes in This House?
That dance song, 1000%.
That was her favorite song in college. Like,
oh my gosh.
We'd walk into San Felipe's at NAU and she'd like point at the DJ, like she'd walk in the door and like point at the DJ and he's all, and then he's all, you got some
it's so
hoes
good.
in this house. And then she'd be on the bar and I was all,
Oh, I can hear it right now. That's for sure my favorite dance song, 1000%. I don't know what my favorite song is. That's a good one. I don't know. Probably a Christian song. Probably right now would be, I can't think of the name.
Wow.
I know. You know when you're like on the spot?
Yeah.
That one song, I play it all the time. They play it at church a lot.
G-flip.
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh my gosh. I'll find it. The one.
And I fall on my knees.
Yeah.
Hands. Yeah.
Yes. That
The Battle
one.
Belongs.
The Battle Belongs. It's probably my favorite song right now still.
I knew it when you were talking about
Ever
it.
since, you know.
I do love that song.
Yeah. That's like one
But
that
The
just,
Good Stuff is like my favorite song for
that's
my
my
whole
parents'
life.
song. Yeah. That's so funny. That's their, and you guys are similar.
Yeah,
That's so
I
funny.
love that
That's
song.
their song.
Like, if I have a funeral and I'm not here to say it, make sure you play it there.
That's awful.
Well, I just love that song.
Yeah. Okay.
If you had a funeral, you probably wouldn't be there to sing
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, I got you. It'll play. Do you want people who are black?
No.
Really?
I'm going to heaven.
I know, that's always a like, confusing thing
Like-
these days. Do you wear black? Do you not? Are we doing the sad?
I
Are we
think
doing
it
the happy?
depends
You know,
what you're
how you
believing.
pass away too.
Yeah.
I think-
But even if it's sudden and unexpected, I still want everyone to celebrate like I'm in heaven. It's not sad. It's sad for you guys. Wear whatever you want. But like, I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, and it's for the people. It's really.
Yeah.
Do you think we should have this everywhere?
Yeah.
We'll tell that story
Have we
another time.
told that?
No, we need to. Should we tell it really quick? It just goes.
It's quick.
So Teisha had a lot of credit card debt in college because she was on her
One
own.
credit card. I opened up a credit card. First of all, they shouldn't let 18-year-olds.
I know, they really shouldn't. And you were like
they
on your
prowl
own.
on you. Yeah, it was
You
on
were
my
very
own.
on her own at that stage of life.
Yeah.
Very on her own.
I got emancipated from my parents. Well, my mom wasn't really in the picture.
Did you really
at that time.
officially get that?
Yeah. And
That's a
then,
story.
And then I went to college, and in order to get my own grant, to get grants
Yes.
and loans, and mostly grants,
'Cause she
you had to
didn't
get
really have help,
emancipated.
yeah.
Yeah. So I got that at 17, and then I got loans, and then yes, I opened. They sent me a credit card at NAU, and I opened it, and then it was like, oh, $1,000, which at that time was a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I bought a winter jacket
Like
from
$10,000 now.
Mauricio's because it was freezing up there. I didn't even buy anything that great. I bought a winter jacket. Like, I think I went to Olive Garden a few times. Took my boyfriend, you know.
Again, why were you paying?
It's
It's so bad.
Yeah, don't ever pay, girls.
Yes.
So anyway, it was the end of our freshman year in college, and it was like
There's a place called
phone
Blizzard
parties
Beach.
were really big.
Blizzard Beach.
Blizzard
but you
Beach.
you had to be. You could only go at midnight if you were under 21.
Which that's so
I know they have
weird
that
and
everywhere.
wrong.
Why would you want the under 21-year-olds?
Yeah,
to
they
come?
should be there until midnight. Then
Yes.
you gotta go home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot of bars
so
had that.
weird. Yeah, that's really
Insomnia
creepy
did
now.
too. And why were we going to a place called Insomnia?
Yeah, why were we going out at 1 a.m? Like that's so nothing good happens
Let
at
us
1
out.
a.m.
We get there at
Yeah,
midnight.
Like it's not okay.
So Blizzard Beach after midnight, you could go if
So
you were
they were
under
advertising-
18 and over.
Bikini contest, $1,000 grand prize, and I was like, "This is it.
Yep. This is
I'm
the
gonna
moment.
win it and pay off my credit card, and then I'm gonna like
Start over.
yes." Is a fresh start. So I drove to Phoenix with Megan. Megan's getting a shout out. My friend Megan. We drove to Phoenix to Triangles. Remember, it's like a stripper shop.
And her boyfriend's mom came with her, didn't she?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
not. I
that's
think
weird.
she bought the suit. So, but it was nice of her because I didn't have any money, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's a thong, not okay. Again, well nowadays everyone's
It's normal.
wearing a thong.
Back then it was not normal.
Not normal.
It was a big deal.
No one's butts were out.
No one's
Nowadays,
butts.
It's like if
awful.
you wear a full butt to a
And
bikini
most people's
contest.
butts don't even look good in those things. I'm like,
No.
oh.
It's a very
It's like
sideline, yes.
It's 1 in 10 people wearing that suit should be wearing it.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? So anyway, so we
Yours was the good one.
It was good. Back then, it was like
Really good.
It was like the perfect.
There's
again,
a butterfly flying around.
Yeah, I had the butterfly. It was fresh then, so it was like, it was all on the flower.
No, the flower wasn't there
all
yet,
tight.
was it?
No, it wasn't
It was
there.
just the
I just
butterfly.
had the butterfly. So anyway, so Megan and I drive to Phoenix. We pick up who I thought was going to be my mother-in-law. We pick her up. She's like, yeah, let's go to Triangles. Again, stripper store. Why are you buying a suit
No
there?
one goes to Triangles. I've never been.
No,
at that
like
age.
everyone in there, it was a different crowd.
Yeah.
And so I get a bathing suit. It's a full thong, and so we drop her back off, and we're driving. She sends us with chips and salsa. And so on the way home, I just remember Megan and I always talk about it. The I-17 was stopped. When there's an accident, you're stuck. So we're stuck on the 17. So we just open up the chips and salsa, and we're just eating chips and salsa on the 17. Just 3 hours back
Did
up.
you go right to the Blizzard Beach?
I don't remember.
No, but it was like Teisha's not like the most out there, like especially back then.
No.
Like for her to go out there and dance in a bathing suit was like the craziest thing.
So I'm thinking
She
it's
was
like
more
a
like
bikini
shy
contest.
back then.
Yes.
Very more shy.
Yeah.
Very,
Well, I'm not
like,
doing that now.
At a party, we could talk you into something weird. Like it's pretty like fun. Like dance and do something weird. We could talk
Again,
you.
small circle.
Yeah, we could talk you into something like that easily.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ben is gonna just die if he ever hears this. So
He's
anyways,
not. He doesn't listen, so we're good to go.
yeah. So anyway, so we get up there. So I'm thinking it's like a bikini contest. You know how you stand and you know. Oh no, we get up there and there's like maybe 5 or 6
Hoses.
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were 18. We're like, what is this? And it's like foam or fog and
Yes.
hoses.
And
they
they're
were like,
spraying it.
yeah, spraying. She has like white things, and they're doing this.
Yeah, it was like, what's going on? So I'm up there and I'm like, and I wasn't as good of a dancer back then.
Not at all.
Because I was more shy and timid. And so I'm like, what's going on?
And we see her and we're like, cut, like you
and
can't
girls
do this.
are up there and
Yes,
they're just
and
like,
that's not Teisha.
no, and they're just like shaking it and doing all this
Oh, and they're
stuff.
like tapping it and it's tweaking. We didn't even know what a torque
twerking.
was.
And I was like, oh my God. And so I'm up there on stage, right? So then I get up there and I was number 2.
Oh, I was scared to death. I was like, this is gonna be bad. Like she'd be all.
And then they put on
Walking.
that song, Stand Arm. Remember that song? You know the song? Yeah.
It was like just for her. All of a sudden, the other songs were okay, and then
Yeah.
it was like her time, and it was like da-da-da-da,
Yeah.
da-da-da-da, and it was
know.
like she's coming out, and
Yeah.
we were all like, yeah!
And I was all, and then I was all, and then it was all, and then it like the beat gets going, and then I was all, and I was like, and it was just like,
And we were so proud. And they had numbers.
so proud of So Loser. I'm crying.
We were, because it was like this out-of-body moment. Everybody would
I was
agree.
like a celebrity.
Yeah,
and
Brandy
I was like,
Brett.
I know her.
Yeah, we were like, it was like, da-da-da-da. We're like,
I'm
there
crying.
she goes. You know those out-of-body moments?
Yeah.
And it was all, da-da-da-da. I've never even seen her.
And then I was like, and it was like, what was happening? And then it was all like, you know, like what's going
And her
on?
number was 2.
And then, so they had to go and say, okay, so number 1, and everyone had to clap. That was the judging. So official. And so, but when I went, the crowd was just going crazy. And they were spraying me, and like it was like, like it was wrong. And so I get done, I'm soaking wet, like what happened? And then, so they're like, okay, number 1, and then they're like, number 2, and when I was going, it was like 2, 2, 2, 2. And then I totally won. I won $1,000.
And she paid off her credit card.
And I never got in credit card debt
Ever again. It was so cool. But so whenever we're joking, this weekend I sent, when she was saying she wasn't drinking the night we were going out, like when she's not drinking, it's a
so
different
funny.
vibe. And so.
Yeah, you're not the first to tell me that. Yeah, when I was talking to Kara and we were going to Morgan Wallen, she's all, And I'm like, oh yeah, we're taking the kids the first night. She's like, listen, don't blow your load. We're not doing the boring Teisha. We're doing the fun Teisha. And I'm like, what
it's
the
a different thing.
Am I that bad?
So I was sending her GIFs and I was sending 2, 2, 2.
Oh, it was so
we
funny.
all always, like, as soon as I did 2, she knew what I meant.
And the song is
we
so
talked about it forever because it was like out of body. It was like all of a sudden the fog opened up.
It was.
And it was all
And it was all like walking like
yeah,
and then it
no
got
one had a
fast.
thong on either.
No
and
one
she
had-
was like,
I
I
was the
can't
only
do it.
thong.
I can't do it. We're like, you have to pay off.
I had like a
rap.
rap, and then I started with the rap, and then it was like
and her butt was out. It was bright orange.
and it was like bouncing, and it was
the butterfly was
yeah, it was like a hummingbird board, you know. I had no dimples. It was dimpleless.
But where she's like, I can't do it, I can't. You know when you're really like,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah.
And then we were seeing
They're
everyone
so
and I was all, she can't do this. She cannot do this. And she's on stage like, oh. We're like, you got it. And we're like, she doesn't have it.
Oh,
We're like,
no.
you got it. You know, and then it was like, the music started and it was like a different person. It was like Moesha.
It was Little Mommy B. Back then.
Oh, you're right. You do have it in you.
I do.
So we always do. Oh, so funny. Okay. Wrapping up. That was a long one.
That was good.
It was so funny.
This week we're going to work on being more confident too in your rapper style.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what we're working on. What are we working on? Not stressing about stupid stuff and putting in a fireplace.
And don't put emphasis on things that aren't eternal.
Yes, nailed it. Look at the motivational one now.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. If you're really struggling, please reach out to a qualified professional, because that's not us,
We're just here to share our journey
and to make you laugh
and cry
and pick your nose.
and touch your boobs.